Yo, 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 what's up? This is like, people got their own personal podcasts and shit. Uh, we just figured we gonna just start doing this our way, you know what I mean? Just do a live broadcasting or just a live, like,
talk session.
Exactly, live talk session. So it could be more tuned in instead of just, me personally, I like visuals instead of just having to listen to what's going on. I want to see it. I gotta see interaction, eye movement, and see if it's a genuine type of personality or reason behind what you're saying. But I'm gonna get on here and just speak on whatever just come to mind and just freestyle, whatever, brainstorm, just go with the flow. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna start with my name, Paris Nicole. You can follow me on Instagram, Integrity and Beauty, and I'm on Twitter, IMB. That's EYEANDBEE.
Yeah, you can follow me on IG at Reggie K, or I don't even know it, Reggie K Rebel _ and Facebook is, just follow my IG, Reggie K Rebel, and my YouTube is lower K, or just type in Reggie K and stuff should pop up, man. Like, a lot been going on, man. So first up, I want to say rest in peace to everybody. Rest in peace to all the lost souls. That's just been like, people been dying, man. Like, people just passing out death. It seems like people been dying a lot lately, man. So a lot of people just need to be on alert of what's going on. Be very aware of your surroundings. And I know people want to kick it and turn up. Just be aware of what you got going on around you, man. Because it's really like fucked up out here, and people's motives and intentions is. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You don't ever really know. You don't know what people going through. You don't know what people got going on or how they feel about the day or whatever. But it's real like fucked up out here, man.
Right. And in 2020, we definitely see a difference in the world. I'm not even gonna look at the camera like I'm talking to them, I'm talking to you. But like, just from when we were growing up compared to what it looks like right now, as far as, of course, television, social media, and the things that our kids are being exposed to, at a young age. And everybody's talking about D Wade's kid and his decision with, what he's allowing his son to do, which that's on him. But, everybody has an opinion about it, and we all have our rightful opinion about it. And, I'm not saying he's wrong or right, but I just feel like, at 12 years old, that's not a decision a 12-year-old should make.
Yeah, nah.
And if my 12-year-old comes to me with that, it's a no. I'm not buying you clothes, girl clothes. I'm not getting your nails done for you. I'm not doing all of that, because at that state, at 12, your mind is still fragile. You don't even know what all your body parts are used for. So, you know what I mean? Making that type of big lifelong decision, it's a no for me. That's just my point of view in my household.
Peace and love goes out to D Wade though, man.
Right. He was my favorite player.
Yeah, I'm a fan of D Wade, but it's like, man, I just know it's a lot of pressure on him right now, and a lot of people bash him and shit. But whatever's going on, I just it's in God's hands. That's all you can do. I know a lot of people got their own opinions and shit. It's in God's hands. We can't control that. D Wade already got enough going on. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's a black family, which makes it even harder. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how people feel about the racism in the world, but that shit is real. It still exists, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit's still going on. I don't care if you're what you call it, apologetically black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You still black.
Right.
You still a target. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to D Wade.
What did Kanye say? Even though you in a band,
you still a nigga in a coupe. Yeah,
that's
for sure.
How it's always
that's real. Yeah, you could be whoever, the flashiest card or whatever, but you still black. You still a target, man.
And we are still the number one targets.
Mm-hmm.
We will forever be.
For sure, but it's fucked up out here though, man. But this whole thing just with the generation, it's moving like the generation. This shit is not it's what degressing. I would say it's decreasing, like, because me growing up, it was tough.
Are you
rugged.
Saying like the morals are
everything changed. The sensitivity, the masculinity.
Right.
So I feel like dudes ain't strong minded, strong willed no more. Everything is just, straight. Like I just don't understand what's going on and how people ain't reaching out or speaking out enough about what's going on.
I think people like fall into the trap. Like they feel like because this is what's happening, that they have to accept it,
right?
And they have to push it off on people. But it's like you could still say no, and you could still say this is not what we're gonna do. It's not like, well, this is what everybody is doing, so we gotta accept it now. The world's moving this way. There still can be people in the world who have that dagger in the ground, like, no, we're not going.
Real,
you know,
stand firm,
it's not enough people,
mm-hmm.
and everybody is falling into the. Well, that's what we're really talking about. The gay agenda,
LGBTQ, whatever.
And this is not a bashing, but it's like it's out of control to me.
It is shit out of order, man.
It gets more out of control to me when the kids are involved. I know you say this all the time. Let it be an adult issue. You know,
they're the main target. The kids, they talking about it young. Same as with like culture that I talk about.
Yeah.
Same as with marketing. They get these young sports, especially. They get the young black kids while they're young, so they can mold them to do what they want them to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same with the. So okay, we gonna put it on TV.
Right.
We gonna put it downtown on poster boards. Everything y'all watching is homosexuality being promoted. Like,
but this is what you always say. Like, why isn't there people that are speaking out or like raising the eyebrow?
Yeah.
Like, what's up?
People
with
in big positions. You know what I'm saying? Like big celebrities, everybody, people talking about it, and you know, big names. Like, why ain't they stepping out? They got money to do. You know what I'm saying? To make a difference.
Right.
But they not stepping out their comfort zone to make a difference, man. Like
they just accept it. Like you said, like the sports stars. We know this country is ran off of entertainment, so everybody want to do what everybody is doing. Everybody want to do what's popular.
They got people that run the world got their own agenda. So it's a team of them. They got their own agenda. So the team's gonna come together to make shit work, where it's in a winning position for them. You know what I'm saying? The government, we speaking on Trump supporters. You know, so they not gonna ever put themselves in a losing position. They gonna always make it to where they win it. You know what I'm saying? And anytime you try to call them out on their bullshit, what happens? A tragedy every time, because the government, it don't ever look like they not gonna ever put themselves in a position when for something to backfire. You know what I'm saying? To make it look like they in the wrong or they did bad. They ain't gonna ever put themselves in that. And if they, you know what I'm saying, if something does come out, they cover their tracks so far behind. It's like we can't find, you know what I'm saying? We can't find the real source to what y'all got going on because y'all covered y'all's tracks on some sneaky shit. Like,
I believe
it's fucked up, man.
That the agenda against black people is like, of course we already knew they won after slavery. Like, of course that's them winning. But even to the day, they're like still like stepping on us and still, and nobody is like looking around like, yo, these people really got us jacked up. Like, they rather be on Instagram, be flashy, want to be, you know, like these rappers, or a lot of people be broke as hell and want to just show up like they somebody. Everybody want to be the big dog.
Everybody want to be the top. Everybody want to call the shots.
Nobody wants to talk about the real issues. It just don't make sense to me. It really saddens me for real because, you know, I have kids that I have to raise in this world, and I feel like as a parent we have to be harder on our kids now because of what, you know, how the world is. And it's that, like, if we didn't go through all the stuff we're going through in the world, it would be kind of easier raising our kids. It can kind of just be like they go out the house, everything's cool. But now it's like you really have to lay a very strong foundation for your kids before they go anywhere, because it's so easy for them to be deterred, misled. Like, and a lot of people, they don't like Lizzo. People probably hate me for even like speaking negative on her name. Like, kudos to her, big money, cool. But it's like when you show your ass at an NBA game, for one, that's like no coof. Like, I heard this old man at the barbershop, like, that's just something you don't do. Like, it's kids there. Them type of people don't think before they do stuff. Like, how am I affecting people's kids who are looking at me?
Babies there, man.
Like, they don't care, and a lot of them do that. Like, I feel like the NBA stars who are starting to dress really flamboyant and really like
fuck it,
woman, like, it's like, y'all, I feel like I'm like a switch is going. The whole world is like a switch is getting turned off.
Something, man. Niggas with these purses and handbags and shit, green dreads. Like, these niggas is lost, man. They confused. They characters, like, bro, are y'all men, or do y'all want to be women, or y'all just want to be real feminine? Like, what is it, man? I don't get it. Like,
it's like, I feel like it's like it has to be in the water. or it has to be in the
no,
air.
It's programming. It's with the TVs, with the music,
Exactly.
it's with the sports. You see the way these athletes is dressing,
Right.
and the young kids that's looking up to these athletes, they
want to be like
yeah, exactly. They the millionaires, so they think it's cool to do it. So the kids think it's okay to do that.
So I had a kid in my chair who came in and wanted to get the fade on the sides and wanted the twist, the long twist, and thought it was cool. But like growing up, we would be like, "That's a girl hairstyle." You know what I mean? But they don't see it like that no more. Like, bro, you got a girl hairstyle.
Yeah, because dudes is doing
People think it's cool, but
Odell Beckham and shit with blonde
right.
hair. Like,
but then you have the LGBTQ YMA committee, whoever they are, they be like, they started that you can't put a stamp on what's for men and what for women.
That's bullshit. I'm gonna tell you one, I do not support that movement. LBQ, that's cool. Y'all could be homosexual. That's cool. Do it in your own time. Y'all don't gotta keep promoting this shit though. Y'all keep promoting it like it's okay, and the kids are seeing this. It's like I don't give a fuck about the kids. As adults, we can make our own decisions to decide that's a yes, that's a no. But for kids, come on, man. Like y'all
it's
just
like
really
they're allowing
that.
the world to make the decision for their household.
For real, like it's fucked up. But these kids, bro, then you got it's gonna be to where kids they think it's just cool to be kissing and touching at young
there's
ages.
No way that we're teaching our kids out the womb. Your genitalia doesn't decide.
Right.
Your what is it? Your
gender.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, this is. I'm just like, man. It's just. It's just it's schools, man. It's in schools, and that was an article about that teacher that said that.
Yeah.
She said your genital parts doesn't determine who you are. Basically saying you can be. If I'm a male, I could be a woman if I want to. That's basically what she said. You know what I'm saying?
And they're teaching this in school.
In school, teachers
so
though.
So now it's like.
This shit out of order, bro.
This
shit out of order.
It'll make me like.
I'm just so sick of America. Just
just be like, what the fuck?
Focusing on the wrong stuff though. They focusing on the wrong. Like I don't get it. They focusing on the wrong shit, and they pushing. Like I told you earlier, the LBQ community.
Mm-hmm.
They are like they like the biggest whatever in the world right now. Like they over religion right now because, and this is what I don't get. For the LBQ community, the homosexuals, how are y'all saying y'all believe in a religion when there's no religion that states same sex is tolerated? Same sex marriage or same sex relations is tolerated. So how y'all LBQ and y'all talking about y'all Christians and y'all believe in Jesus or in Jesus' name?
It's like they're creating their own religion at this
exactly.
point.
How you gay, but it's forbidden in the Bible.
Right. Because if I were a Christian, like I used to be, and I'm learning more about spirituality and religion and things like that. I decided it's all
the propaganda. It's all bullshit.
But it's like, as a Christian, you want to do things that are pleasing to God or to Jesus, and it's just like you're living in sin. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's real. It is though.
And how I can't even. The whole thing kind of flabbergasted me because I can't, you can't put your finger on it. Like how does that work?
Yeah, it's like what the fuck.
It's like they're curving the Bible and they're curving that religion to live in their lifestyle.
Make like it's okay. Make it acceptable.
Yeah, instead of actually living by that, living by what the book says. It's like, we just gonna make this.
They're trying to alter the Bible.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Trying to alter it to fit their lifestyle.
You love who you love. It's okay to do that. Jesus was loving. So come on, man. That's just bogus, man.
And it makes it get soft.
Yeah, they're trying to make it to where it's accepted. Right. And you know what I'm saying. Now it's gonna get to a point to where they're gonna start altering them religious books about sexual relations.
Okay. Well,
same sex. It's gonna get to that point to where it's gonna be accepted.
Right.
It's gonna be gay pastors and shit like.
Well, they're already
gay judges and gay like.
There's already gay pastors and judges.
I'm just saying, like this shit is gonna be like a domino effect, just because it's gonna lead one thing to another. Gay pastors and the judges. Right. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be the ones determining our lives in the future. Well, as far as people that's into shit, you know what I'm saying? But
and I think people will be like, why are they like so obsessed with talking about the gay community? I think I'm so big on it just because as Black men and women, we like
that's not in our culture. That's not our nature,
like
man.
The true foundation.
Yeah, that's not us.
We were,
that's not us, man.
Here to love one another and produce children. And when it's like we're getting so far away from that, like from what was supposed to be natural, was supposed to be our culture, is turned into some perverted
Yeah, it is.
culture that everybody is loving
It's
because
right there.
yeah,